My name is Bridgie, and today's meditation is learning how to control an overthinking mind with breathing meditation. We all have to breathe, but have you actually paid attention to your breath and the way it enters your body and your lungs? Most of us just breathe without thinking about it. It's a natural process that our body just does. There have now been many studies done that show breathing exercises can relieve both stress and anxiety. So let's begin with some very easy breathing exercises to get you started. First, as always, find a place you will not be disturbed. Find a place to be comfortable, either in a chair or laying down. Now, we are going to just breathe normally, but I want you to feel where that breath is going within your body. Are you breathing slow? Are you breathing fast? Does your breath reach every part of your body? So let's really focus now on how to take a breath that reaches our toes. When you breathe in this time, I want you to focus on the air filling your stomach area, not your lungs. Most of us feel our chest rise as we breathe, but I want you to feel your entire stomach region rise and fall with every breath. So let's have a go at that. So take a big, huge breath in. Feel your stomach region rising. Hold it to a count of 2 and 1 and 2. And now release that breath through your mouth. And let's do another one. And big deep breath in, feeling our stomach region rise. Placing your hand on your stomach to feel that change. Hold. And release through your mouth. Big exhale. And one more just for the practice. So big deep breath in, feeling your stomach rise. Hold 1 and 2 and release through your mouth. Now bring your breath back to normal. Now most people do not realize that we actually shallow breathe without knowing it, or being taught even how to breathe properly. Now that we've practiced our breathing technique, let's put it with a relaxing meditation. Again, make sure you're comfortable. I want to make sure that you are completely relaxed and comfortable through this process and that you feel safe, comfortable, and relaxed. So let's begin by closing our eyes. Now, one great big deep breath into again, remembering our breathing technique, breathing in nice and deep, holding to a count of 2, 1 and 2. Now release through your mouth, big exhale, and another one again, big deep breath, feeling your stomach area fill with air, hold for a count of 2, 1 and 2. Now release through your mouth and let your breathing come back to normal. As we go through this meditation, I want you to practice this breathing in your normal rhythm. So if you need to, place your hand on your stomach, and as you breathe normally through the meditation, you can feel that your stomach is rising and falling with each breath. If you have those monkey mind thoughts, that's okay. You let them flow and you let them go, and you bring your concentration back to your hand and back to my voice, and it will bring you straight back into your meditation energy. So, I want you to imagine yourself walking through a long corridor with doors on each side. I want you to pick a door, and I want you to stand in front of it. I'll give you a moment to pick. As you are standing in front of your door, place your hand on the door handle and begin to open the door. Remember your breathing technique. Remember you can have as many thoughts as you wish, but let them flow. Always return your concentration to my voice. As you walk through the door, you walk into the most beautiful forest you have ever seen. The trees are so tall they seem to touch the sky. The path is made of pebbles of all colours, and it runs directly through the forest. You look down, and the colours are so bright. You begin to walk down the path and notice that the pebbles are so shiny. You look around and you can see birds in the trees, critters everywhere watching you. You smile and you can feel their energy smiling back at you. As you continue to walk, you notice all the birds and all the critters are now joining you. As you look down the path, you see that it is about to stop and opens up to a magnificent picnic area. There is a bench and a table. As you make your way to the bench, all the birds begin to sing and all the little critters begin to chatter. You cannot understand what they say, but you know they are all happy to see you. You sit down and notice how peaceful it is here. The only sounds are the birds and the critters and your new breathing technique. Remember to let your thoughts flow and come back to my voice. As you watch all the birds and the critters playing before you, you feel so relaxed and happy. The sun is shining down on you, filling you with Father Sun energy. You stretch your body and realise how relaxed you really are. You can feel the warmth of the sun fill every part of your body. You stand up and make your way to the table, where you notice a big jug of cold water. Next to it is a glass. You pour yourself a glass of water and return to the bench. You drink every bit of that water, and it is the best tasting water you have ever had. It quenches your thirst and you feel very full. As you once again look around you, the most beautiful bird comes down from the sky and sits right next to you. She is so beautiful. She looks at you and says, "Hello, I'm here to give you a message." You stare at her with wonder and then ask, "What message do you have for me?" She begins by opening her beautiful rainbow wings, and then she says to you, "You are loved. You are worthy. You are cherished. You are beautiful inside and out. You have everything you need within yourself. Use this technique I give you today to calm your mind and take the steps you need to move forward." With her last sentence, she takes off in flight and soars straight up to the sky. You're left sitting on the bench with the words echoing in your mind. You are loved. You are worthy. You are cherished. You are beautiful inside and out. You have everything you need within yourself. Use this technique I give you today to calm your mind and take the steps you need to move forward. You are astonished by this and feel very loved, and you feel very worthy. You feel very cherished, and you most definitely feel beautiful inside and out. You now know that you have everything you need within yourself, and you now know that this new meditation is going to help you to be calm and to help you take the steps you need to move forward. You look around and you notice that the sun is starting to get very low in the sky. You look up, but you can no longer see the bird. But you remember everything that she told you, and you will use this in your daily life to be calm, relaxed, and move forward. You stand and you put your glass back on the table. You start your journey back down the path of the coloured pebbles. Again, noticing that the birds are there with you, and the critters are also following you along the path. You can still see the beautiful colours that shine from the pebbles below your feet, and you keep walking. You can see in the distance the door that you entered, and as you do, all the birds and the critters go back to their place of tranquility. As you approach the door, you turn around to take one more look at this beautiful place and know that you can return here any time for the peace that you seek. You turn around, place your hand on the door handle and open it back up. Into the corridor you go in which you came. As you close the door, you feel a peace and your breathing has become your focus. Now, I want you to concentrate on your breathing once again. I want you to take that big, deep breath in to fill your stomach area and hold it to our count of 2, 1 and 2. And now release through your mouth. Nice big exhale. And again, big, deep breath in, remembering our technique, holding 1, 2, and releasing out of our mouth with a big rush. Now, bring your breathing back to normal. And I want you to focus on your body and how it is feeling after this breathing technique. Do you feel relaxed? Do you feel calm? Did you have any trouble with the breathing technique? If you did, we can always practice this again. You can come back to this meditation and start again and practice as much as you need. Now, let's wriggle our toes, wriggle our fingers, begin to bring our consciousness back to the present, and let's listen for our surroundings. And when you are ready, open your eyes, and I want you to give your body a really big stretch, arms, legs, back, everything. Big, big stretch. And bring yourself back to the present. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today in our meditation. I hope you all found it relaxing and that it gave you some help. I hope that it helps you to centre your day in peace and relaxation. If you did enjoy this meditation, then please, like always, I need you to like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment on how you went, and if there is a meditation you would like me to do for you. I'm open to any suggestions, and I'm sure that if Spirit hears your request, he will more than gladly give me a meditation that will suit you. So please leave in the comments how you went, I'd love to hear how everybody went with this meditation and if it helped you. So, thank you, everyone. Blessed be, and have a lovely night. Bye.